Hey everyone, welcome back to another Kevin's Creations here on Geektopia Island. I'm Kevin.
I'm Cardwell.
And today, we got a fun new little ISIS brew with some of the new cards. I'm super excited to go with y'all guys. I mean, we both are. It's fantastic. You'll love it.
It's pretty cute.
Before we get into it, we just remind everybody we do have a Patreon. Go check it out. The link will be down below. And give us some love. Thank you. But with that, let's delve into some ISIS and Dynasty Warriors.
Oh yeah.
So, I mean, if you played that game, you know how this works. You get a human, and you go kill lots of people.
Do this for like 2 hours.
You ninja chop everything down. That's what this deck does.
Yeah.
It's red, and it's ninja chopping everything down. So, Isis. She's Divinity 10, 2 red, and 2 judgment, and she's got energized red. Cool. She judgments into Isis, the 100-weapon master. She's a 14-8 with Divinity 10 and first strike. You pay a red, she deals 200 damage to target J/Resonator. You pay a red, she gains precision. You pay 2 red, she gains barrier.
Yep.
Awesome.
And you can keep doing that if you want to.
Yeah, I mean, you can do them as many times as you want. I really do wish she cost like 1 less to judgment and was a little smaller on the attack and defense.
Yeah.
Because she'd seem a little more easier and better played. But it is what it is.
Yeah. Especially since she has first strike. Like,
yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. But with that, we'll get into her runes. So we're playing Divinity 9 because the new Divinity 1 runes are just, they're good.
Yeah.
Like all the 1 runes are good. So we got Sandstorm because it's Sandstorm.
Why not?
You pay 1 less to play this from a chant area or from a rune area, and it is 1 red for Divinity 1. This card deals 200 damage to each resonator your opponent controls. So it's going to be there because you're just like, hey, kill the board.
Yeah.
Next up is Sand Awakening. It is a red and 1 quick cast Divinity 1. You may pay red less to play this from your rune area. Target resonator gets +2/+6, or if it's a fire resonator, it gets +4/+8. And our whole deck is fire resonators, so you're like, I'll pay 1 mana, this 2 gets +4/+8.
Yep. Seems good.
Don't kill my thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Or I'm just gonna be like, hey, you're gonna die now? Take extra damage. It's just good.
Anytime you want.
For 1 mana and 1 divinity, I'll take it. Next up is Sandora's Invasion. 2 red and 3 for Divinity 3, a chant/rune. You may pay 1 less to play this card from a rune area, so it costs 4. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck. You may put a Fire Resonator with total cost 1, a Fire Resonator with total cost 2, and a Fire Resonator with total cost 3 from them into the field, put the rest in the bottom of the deck in a random order. So we have a lot of targets for that.
Yeah.
And we'll get into them, but for 4 mana, you get 3 dudes.
Seems good.
I mean, it is kind of random, so there is a chance you'll whiff on a couple of them, but It's okay. Next up is Explosion for that other early to get your runes out. And it's 1 red for a quick cast Divinity 2. This card deals 700 damage to target attacking or blocking resonator.
Seems good.
You're playing aggro, so you're just like, hey, I can tempo to kill that dude that's blocking, or you're just like, I don't want to die yet, kill that thing.
Yeah.
Card is insane for what it does. And we're playing her new chant/master rune, which we both love. Actually, our whole channel loves it. Spiral of Chaos. It is 2 red and 3 for Divinity 2 chant/master rune. It costs 3 less to play this card if your ruler is Isis. So for 2 red, this card deals 1000 damage to target resonator. If this card would do more damage to that resonator than its defense, this card deals the rest to that resonator's controller. So essentially, if they have a 5/5, this card deals 5 to that dude and then 5 to your opponent. And it does kind of suck in the regard that if they have 2 damage on that dude, it still does its full 5 to that dude.
Yeah.
Because it's equal to their defense, not added damage. It doesn't subtract the damage from it.
Yeah. If it's just straight up damage, yeah, like you said, it doesn't subtract the actual defense number.
Yeah, which kind of sucks.
Which is sad.
But it's okay. It does what it does. If nothing else, it's 2 mana, shoot a thing for 10.
Yeah, pretty good.
Awesome. And it helps you get your runes out, which we need.
Yeah.
But that is it as far as the runes go. They're super fun.
Yeah.
It would be great.
Alright, we'll go ahead and get into the resonators here. The first one, Shadow of Chaos. 1 red, 3/3. This card gains +3/+3 and swiftness as long as you control 4 or more magic stones.
Great.
Yeah.
I'll take a 6/6 haste all day.
For one.
Yeah. Yeah.
The next one, Shu, Ruler of the Air. 1 red, it's a 1/3, so you're like, what does this do? So you can tap. Remove fire card from your graveyard from the game, produce Fire Will. Now you can pay 1 red, discard a fire card. This card deals 600 damage to target resonator. So it's pretty good. The utility on this guy is really, really good.
Yeah, he's really there because he gives red mana ramp, which is insane.
Yeah.
Like, I don't really need that. And it works really good with the next card, Nyarlathotep, the Return of Chaos.
Yep.
So 2 red for a 5/5. You may play this card from your removed area. You may pay 1 more to play this card from a removed area. So it costs 3 if you play it from removed, but whatever. You can tap, remove this card from the game, draw a card, and pay 2 red, remove this card in your graveyard from the game, and banish a fire magic stone, destroy target resonator. So she works really good with Shu just because you're like, hey, discard with Shu, I add a red, or do whatever.
Yeah.
And then you remove it again, you're like, hey, cool, do some things, kill your stuff.
Yeah.
It's just insane. Like, Shu and her works really, really well. I've seen that in action, and it's pretty disgusting. Like, it's pretty dumb when you're like, hey, Nyarlathotep 3 turns in a row. Thanks.
Like, enjoy that.
I mean, it's kind of hard to deal with. Next up is Frayla, my girl.
Yep.
For always. She is the Servant of the Dark Fire, a red and 1 for 6/6. It is the Resonator version, so whenever this card enters the field, it gains swiftness until the end of turn as long as you don't control another Resonator. Or if you don't control another Resonator. And then whenever this card attacks, another target Resonator gets +4/+0 and swiftness until the end of turn. If it does, destroy it at the end of combat.
It's really annoying to play against this card.
This card can seriously just get in there and do some work.
Yeah.
And we actually have another way to give her swiftness, which makes her even more stupid. So if you have another dude, you're like, cool, she gets swiftness, die.
Yeah.
It's dumb.
Blah. But explosive.
Yeah.
The next one is Kanna, Descendant of the Oracle. It's 3 red, 5/8. You may pay 2 red less to play this card as long as you control 5 or more Firestones. So that's good. So for 1 mana, you can have enter target Resonator gains +4/+0 until end of turn. And if you have 4 or more runes, it has swiftness as well. So there's just a lot to this card, and it's ridiculous, to be honest.
So 1 mana, you get a 5/8, preferably with haste,
Yeah.
and gets to pump a dude.
Yeah. Or itself.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
It can
Why
swing
is that
for
a
9.
card?
For 1 mana, it can swing for 9.
Yeah. 1 mana, take 9. Rawr. I mean, you have to have stones, and you have to have runes, but whatever.
It's gonna happen.
That's fine.
It's gonna happen.
You're gonna get it.
All right, the next one, Pang Tong, 2 red and 1, 4/8. Enter. Look at the top 4 cards of your deck. You may reveal a fire card from among them, put them in your hand, put the rest on the bottom of the deck at random order. So that's it. That's good.
We've seen her in the starter deck. I severely underestimated how good this card actually can be. It's not like game changing, but it does a lot for you.
And the fact that it just says fire card.
That's what makes it so good. Because you're like, I'll get a Resonator.
Just
I'll
anything.
Get this kill spell.
You look at the top 4, you pick what you want. Cool, thanks.
Yeah, it's pretty disgusting in this deck.
Yeah.
I didn't give it enough credit, and then I was like, oh, I'm dying to that thing. Great.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Super thanks. The next one is Zhuge Zonja? We got the last name though, Liang. So 2 red and 2, 9/9. Enter. Search your deck for a card named Pang Tong, reveal it and put it in your hand, shuffle your deck. If you have 4 runes, enters, put a card named Pang Tong from your hand in the field. Another rune 4, tap, banish another Resonator, cancel target chance spell. So pretty good.
Yeah, and since it reads top down, you're like, cool, go get Pang Tong. Put Pang Tong into play. Fantastic. And then Pang Tong's like, hey, I'm going to go get a fire thing and put it into my hand.
And then when they play their chance spell on their turn, then you're like, kill Pang Tang, because we don't care.
Yeah, you're just like, I like Value City.
Thanks. It's super good.
She's pretty good.
Yeah, yeah. We made fun of her during the release, because definitely limited, like, what are you going to do, right?
Yeah.
But here, when you set it all good and nice, it's pretty good.
Yep. And the last Resonator we have, and he's like the main one that brings them all together.
Yep.
And he's like the leader of the Dynasty Warriors, because he's that good. Is Ushuah, the Swordsman of Eternal Flame.
Yep.
3 red and 3 for 17/11.
Seems good.
Awesome. This fire Resonators you control gain swiftness.
Okay.
Enter, look at the top 5 cards of your deck. You may put a Resonator with total cost 5 or less from among them into the field. Put the rest on the bottom in the random order. Yes, please.
Yes.
I don't know why people like hate on this dude, because for 6 mana I get to deal almost half your life with just him.
Yeah.
Because it says fire Resonator, so he gives himself haste.
Yep.
Because it's just a blanket, my dudes get haste, and then so You play him, you get a Zhuge, and then she gets a Pang Tong, and then she gets a Frayla, and you have enough mana to play Frayla. You're like, Frayla gets haste, give Pang Tong more damage.
And then you're just
awesome.
Blah.
You just get to swing one turn just to be like, I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah.
And Shu gives you extra mana, so you're just like, I'm really gonna kill you, and you're gonna have to deal with it. It's just dumb how much this deck just is like, hey, your face
is gone. It's gone.
Bark. That's it for the Resonators, though.
Yeah,
they're insane.
There's a lot of them, and they're doing a lot of things.
Yeah.
All right, the next one is just more Spiral of Chaoses, which is good because that's what you need.
Yeah.
The next is Eruption, 2 red and 1. This card deals 800 damage to each J Resonator. This is just to help out if you get tempoed out or whatever.
Yeah, if they play dudes quicker than you, because your late game is probably going to be stronger than theirs.
Yeah.
Because you have dudes that go get more dudes.
Yep.
Whereas they probably don't.
And also with this addition, it helps. So 3 red, Land of the Fiery Ambition, Kunlun. Fire Resonators you control get +3/+3.
Yeah. Hey!
Thanks, Lord. Lord.
Let's make my dudes bigger, because why not?
Yeah, seems good.
Because we want big 6-drop to actually take half our life.
Yep.
That seems great. No, it really isn't.
Yeah.
I dealt with that, and it's not a fun treat.
Yeah.
But we do have a full 20 Firestones, just because of Nyarlathotep. Her return ability from the graveyard to kill things is sack a banish a Firestone.
Yeah.
So you want the extra stones. I mean, it's not going to hurt you. You're not going to lose out on any mana because you just get a Firestone every turn you do it. And it's really just there for her. And then we don't really do sideboards on the channel anymore just because everything changes. The meta changes everywhere. But we just do honorable mentions. And a couple of them. First up, we got Mind Like Steel Water. It is another chant rune that you can play in addition to the others, or like in the deck or in the Rune Deck. It is 1 red for a quick cast. You may pay 1 more to play this card from a rune area. Target Resonator gains Barrier or Chant until the end of turn.
Seems good.
It's mostly there because it blocks literally like every creature kill except rune creature kill.
Yeah. And you like enter Mulan song here. Like flow like river water or whatever it is. Yeah.
It's actually pretty good. It's really good against Guild because they really just have chance that they go get. And you're like, cool, no, don't.
Thanks.
Just stop it. Next up, we also got Poison Stinger if you want to just do extra damage with Spiral of Chaos because it works really cute with that. So Poison Stinger is 1 red, quick cast Divinity 2 rune. This card deals 200 damage to target Resonator. If that Resonator will be dealt damage this turn, it's dealt double that much instead. Yep. So you Poison Stinger the dude first, it takes 2. And then you Spiral of Chaos, and essentially that dude will take 20. So whatever's left over tramples over into your opponent instead.
Yeah.
So you're like, cool, that 5, it still takes 5 and you take 15 now.
Yeah. So that's good.
It's there for if you need it. But, bam!
3 mana deal 15.
Solid.
I love it.
And then finally we got Mott, the Arbiter of Judgment. She is 1 red for a 1/6. You can tap, banish a Resonator and pay a red. This card deals 600 damage to target Resonator. Or you can tap and pay 3 red, banish this card. This card deals 800 damage to your opponent. It's there for like the attrition wars if you ever really get into them. Because she helps you just get there quicker and you kill off dudes. She gives you like the extra little control. And really you just sack Nyarlathotep because you can always get them back.
Yeah.
Or even some of the other dudes if you really need to. But it's just there for the like super early game really. That is it guys as far as the Dynasty Warriors deck goes. The list will be down below. Check it out. This deck is super fun. You'll see it on a couple brawls here in a little bit.
Oh yeah.
And thank you guys for joining us here on the channel. See y'all again later.
Goodbye.
Also guys, I just remind y'all to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and if you want to keep up to date on all our future content, make sure you click that bell. It'll give you all the notifications you need.
With that, we'd like to go ahead and give a big thank you to all our fans that support us through the year, and especially our Patreon support people. We do like to give a shout out to our Mythic and Above supporters, and that would be Dwayne Higgs. Thank you very much. We love you.